I believe the core curriculum should change based on what I found. We need to start negotiations at an early age. In fact, one of the things which I'm planning to do is to approach the African Union that procurement should be offered at high school level. And I'm going to do that. Because unless we start understanding what procurement and supply chain is all about, we are going to go around in circles. I've already started to sow the seed. Why shouldn't procurement and supply chain be studied like economics, drama, art, music, history? Why not? Economics. Start at an early age so that the future generation understand what it's all about. Don't just buy, strategically procure. Right now, that is missing. And I am going to do that. But I can't do that on my own. Obviously, SIPS is supporting. I need you all. You can do much better than I am because obviously you are more sharper than I am. It's just that sometimes you are not courageous enough. And I want it to come out. Be bold. Be courageous. Now, in terms of the procurement professional, because of the rising star, I think here there was a bit of a conflict in terms of how they want to answer. They did not really put much emphasis on the procurement professional and his negotiation skills because they're a bit confused. You know, some of them, in fact, a lot of them had purchasing directors. And I'm saying purchasing is different from procurement. Purchasing is more the, the paper pushing. Procurement, I'm sorry to offend anybody here called purchasing director. I did not mean to, but it just came out. It's more procurement. When you are called procurement, at least there's hope for you. Now, in terms of the team composition and the competitive tendering process, they believe there's a link. But the challenge is, when you are in government, can you negotiate? No. So if you are not allowed to negotiate, how can you satisfy the 5 pillars? You know the 5 pillars, colleagues? The PPPFA, yes. There's a challenge, and we need to be able to, as a collective, address this challenge. Help government. They mean well, contrary to popular belief, they mean well. And we need, as a collective, to help them, to see the light. No politician wants to wake up every morning with tires burning in his neighborhood. No. Do you think the police likes to go out and start putting out these fires? They also got families. Yeah. Everybody wants peace. And if procurement professionals were able to help them with their developmental objectives, they will also sleep. Value chain waste and negotiations. This is a no-brainer. They all virtually agreed. It's a fact. When you negotiate, you are able to come up with specifics which will help to reduce waste. All the service delivery challenges that we face is because of lack of effective negotiations, colleagues. It's a fact. And it's being confirmed with data. The team also plays a role which they accepted as a fact. You need to have the right team to obviously negotiate. Now, summary, because of time constraints, I need to rush through. We are still, obviously, battling as a procurement. Supply chain has made significant progress, but procurement, because of the lack of courage, and in some cases, knowledge and standards, there's still a challenge, and we need to work on that. They are beginning to see that agreements and contracts, obviously, are different. So the training aspects of procurement should start highlighting that it's critical. Let's spend more time on the agreement techniques. Contracts is standard, in terms of you know, if you go wrong, I'm going to sue you in this court here, this Latin word, the domicilium and the tantis and the whatever of this world. That is standard. Specifics are not. So we got to work on that. Negotiations is a trigger for long-term economic development as opposed to bargaining. So we got to find a way of being expert negotiators.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.